Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Spiritual Dowsey. I'm Dowsey LeMay. Thanks for stopping by and spend some time with me today wherever you are in the world. I appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope my videos are helpful. I hope that they're useful as you find your own unique truths as you move through your own unique healing and spiritual journey. To all you other beautiful souls who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and following, I cannot express how grateful I am for that continued love and support. So thank you. So today I want to talk about the spiritual journey and why the spiritual journey is about moving through experiences and embodying what you are feeling fully in the now moment as you move through the experience, rather than trying to heal immediately or get to point A to point B in the quickest fashion, almost trying to do it instantaneously, right? It doesn't benefit you. So before I go any further, know that these are my truths. These are my experiences that have guided me down my own spiritual and healing path. They don't have to be yours. So please use your own discernment. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All I'm asking is that you just keep an open mind. So spiritual journey is not about moving through events as quick as possible. It's not about getting everything healed instantaneously or a blink of an eye. It's about the experience of which you're moving through. It's about being fully present with what you are witnessing in your now moment. That's what the spiritual journey is all about. The reason is because think about this from a higher level. Think about this from outside the human container, right? You are a source being. You are the fragment of source. You come from everything. You are everything. You are the universe. You are here, you are there, you are now, right? You are outside of time and space, and you are quantum and multidimensional. You are perfection. You know what everything is occurring and how it's all occurring, and you've been there. So how would it be so beneficial for someone in something, energetically speaking, in that is all that there is, that knows all that there is, to incarnate into the human vessel, the linear human vessel, into the construct of time and space, into the magnetic field that causes you to have such a grand forgetfulness of who you are that you feel completely removed from source? To feel completely individualized and completely alone. To have all your problems, all the things that you've been working on, disappear or get healed in a blink of an eye. How beneficial of an expansion would that be for you as a soul? Would you be able to find love for yourself? Would you be able to find love for others if all your pain and suffering were to heal instantaneously? It's my perspective that that is not beneficial at all. You incarnated from heaven, from all that there is, from perfection, from outside of time. Your energy stepped down, fragmented into the density of a human life to experience the extremes of emotions, the intensity of those emotions, the limitations of what it's like to be human, to feel separate, to feel completely alone, to find and understand what it's like to be source, and to find love for yourself, and to understand you as source, being limited through this vessel that is you, to know more about itself. And that only can be done through moving completely aware through each now moment in whatever you are experiencing. Right? There's so many people right now who are having such a difficult time, who are trying to run from all their pain and suffering, who have been avoiding all their traumas, who have been trying to not see their rejection, not see their pain, not see their hurt, not see their self-worth issues, trying to find anything to give them that instantaneous feeling of happiness, peace, and joy. And my friends, it's not going to come that way. The spiritual journey isn't like that. The spiritual journey is the process of unveiling all the deep densities, the pain, the suffering, the crying, all that stuff you don't want to look at, and to embody that as you experience the realities of which you're moving through. That's the spiritual journey in full awareness too. in the conscious choices of understanding this hurt and this pain and the limitations that you're holding on to, and yet still be able to find love for yourself and other source beings, sentient beings, all that there is in your external world. That to me is what the spiritual journey is about. And it's not going to be an overnight process. Now, that doesn't mean one can't have an instantaneous shift within their life. For absolutely, one can have that shift within their life, right? A lot of people have had that shift. That's what they call an awakening, right? You have an awakening. You realize that your life that you've been living isn't the life that you want. That isn't the life that has been giving you the level of peace, serenity, heart-based living, unity, connection, reality that you want. And you can have an immediate shift within your life to have that now. That can occur for each of us individually if one takes the opportunity to do the inner work, bring their awareness, and shift their reality based on the conscious choices around love and self-love. Without a doubt, that can happen. But that doesn't translate one-to-one to the human collective. It doesn't translate to being, I'm having this experience, so therefore the rest of humanity is going to have that experience. No, what it is, it just means that you are adding to the overall frequency of the human experience with other co-creators, the millions of co-creators that we have on this planet, as well as Mother Earth and all the other beings and energetics that are on here. The likelihood, much like us ascending our frequencies, ascending into a level of consciousness, ascending our energy into a place where we have a higher consciousness, a higher level of thinking, a higher level of feeling, to a place of new earth, as many would term it, a new place of society that is beneficial for all, and it just is better in alignment with unity and connection, it's probably going to take a much longer time than what people have been hearing or been telling or been feeling. We are going to have a much longer time getting there compared to maybe one who may experience it with their individual life, right? The reason is because the vast majority of the people I come in contact with, or what we see out there, compared to many of you who've been watching these videos, are having what you would say an experience that is deeply rooted in the human experience. They are divinely chosen to have an experience where they feel completely separate from Source, deeply engaged in the illusions that this reality is about humanity, feeling completely separate, feeling that you are alone, feeling that you are disconnected, right? And that's a beautiful thing to also honor, because a source being has chosen to have this complete forgetfulness that is the human experience. And we have to be honoring of that, because we ourselves aren't necessarily having that experience. But we can offer our energetics as we wake up individually, as we create our own life around peace and love and happiness, to offer that frequency to those, and given the choice for them to decide whether they want to take up that energy and to wake up themselves. That being said, the vast majority of the people I come in contact are having that deeply rooted human experience. So the chances are, and the likelihood is, that the human collective shift into a better timeline, into the new human civilization, is going to take a lot longer, a lot drawn out experience than what many of us may be wanting to have, right? The likelihood is, my feeling is, probably take a generation, if not 2 to 3 generations, to move beyond the type of constructs, the old energetics that we are living in today. So if you have the mindset of thinking that, oh, humanity is just going to blink into a new life of where it is going to be all the paradise and all these great systems that are going to be in place for all of humanity in an overnight situation, my perspective is that it probably won't happen that way for the collective in humanity. The likelihood is that each of us will individually make those empowered decisions, adding to the overall frequency, which could expedite that process a bit. But the chances are is that the human collective is likely going to have a more longed out process, one that each of us have to embody and experience so that we can find the level of love and experience and expansion needed as source finding its source through these limitations. So I hope that helps you. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. Send me an email at spiritualdowsy@gmail.com or follow me on Instagram or Facebook at spiritualdowsy. I put different content out there that might resonate with you. Or subscribe, leave a comment, like it, and hopefully that will be something that will be useful for you. I love you. We'll say goodbye for now. Take care. Bye.